met. Welcome to the season finale of Abomination Vaults. I am your DM, Eric Scott DeB, writer, game designer, Twitch streamer, etc. You can see books behind me on the shelf. I am flying out to Nepal tomorrow. This is the last day that I am here in the States for a couple weeks, and I am looking forward to it. The game will have a couple more sessions in the next couple of weeks, and they are not run by me, but by our special guest DM, Fable, who I would be looking forward to watching if I had internet coverage in rural Nepal. So I'll just have to see the videos when I get back. But that's going to be great. You're going to be in great hands with that. Check out my novel. You saw them talk about it in the previous screen. Exclamation point AV novel. Take it away, Gabrielle.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Harboe. I am a writer, game designer, editor, and literary agent. And tonight I am an elf named Mauricio, who is a rogue. And I am also here to tell you about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, who is a wonderful sponsor of this program. Idle Champions is a strategy game that unites iconic D&D characters from novels, campaigns, and popular shows into one epic adventure, including Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels, your favorite heroes from Baldur's Gate, your least favorite heroes from Baldur's Gate, the kids from the D&D cartoon, the amazing Volo himself, and now even Raceland from the Dragonlance novels. This game is available for PC and Mac on Steam. It's at the Epic Game Store. It's on Google Play, Xbox, PlayStation, iPad, iPhone, and on all Android devices. For more information, check it out at idlechampions.com. Take it away, Kelsey and Gideon.
I'm Kelsey, part-time artist, full-time cryptid. This is Gideon. He is 6 months old now, and he is ready to adventure with his tiny sword.
6 weeks.
Yes, 6 weeks.
Full-time cat.
Yep. He's getting there.
Sword.
He's got his little sword. He's ready for adventure.
Oh, so
Yes.
sleepy. Oh.
We will also
we are
see
just
how
going to
he-
get distracted by Gideon
We're
the
all
cat the whole
derailed.
time. Yes.
Yeah. We're also going to see how he deals with physical dice being rolled for the first time tonight, probably.
Oh, he is looking at those like, yes, yes.
You like this? So my shill as well this time is Phoenix Dice is named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled material for their dice. They're always designing and testing multiple types of recycled materials for your enjoyment, raising dice from the ashes and onwards towards epic adventures. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com, and we're going to see if they're also kitten play toys. Take it away, Ben.
I think we know the answer to that.
Hello, I am Benjamin Williams. I am a video game industry person, and I am playing your iconic wizard Ezrand, who decided that the cloak was too warm, and so he prestidigitated it into a tank top. You're welcome. I am looking forward to playing tonight, and you should definitely support all these beautiful people. And take it away, Gabrielle.
I already went.
You went.
Pick
I'm
another
sorry,
person.
Fable. It's you. Go, Fable.
Hello, my name is Fable. I am a story and a purveyor thereof, and tonight I'll be playing your iconic cleric Kira. I am a voice actress, a writer, a LARP director. So if it has to do with making stories in a space and choosing to be somebody else for a bit, I'm your gal. Yes, I am very excited for tonight. Hold on, let me check my spell slots. Ooh, I'm very excited for tonight.
Gideon says mommy's low on hit points, so if you could buy our cleric some extra spells, he'd be real happy.
It's okay. I have a lot of ways to heal people, and I can also just hit them with swords. So we can get in the sword and the sorcery. And speaking of walking in and making a big a big splash, I will move it down to Joel.
Good evening, everybody. I am Joel Everett, usually one of your mods in chat, posting ridiculous polls under the handle Rumpus Imperator. But I think you all know by now that the fact that I'm on this side of the camera tonight means that we will have an appearance by everybody's favorite iconic bomb-throwing chaos muppet, Fumbus the Goblin Alchemist. And I'm also going to tell you about the last sponsor of the evening. In a world where most warriors use plastic light weapons, Norse Foundry specializes in metal dice. When you roll them, it feels as if you are skillfully smashing the rigid armor of the monster hordes. Norse Foundry also offers other cool gaming accessories as well, and you can find their store and more about them at norsefoundry.com.
Okay, Joel, that was too good. Like, I have done that read, and you did it way better. So that's cool.
Well done, Joel. Well done. All
And,
right.
in her absence, I will also just exclamation point. We will not have a Jin here today, but do exclamation point Savage Sparrow to check out her Patreon and savagesparrow.com for the nerdy accessories and apparel. As
Absolutely.
well as her skittering through the Stars campaign, Starfighter apparel collection. They listened, and for this attempt, instead of having a cap, they've got a dress, and they've got a button-down shirt. So regardless of gender expression, you can rep the art and show some of your nerdiness there.
Absolutely. And those products are very high quality and very pretty and very, very adorable. You will not be disappointed. Do check out Jen's upcoming relaunch of her Kickstarter. I also want to mention thank you to those of you who contributed to my Nepal campaign. I did meet my goal. I am headed to Nepal. You have bought yourself a couple of sessions of Fable running this game, and that is fantastic. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be sharing pictures and writing and stuff that I do. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, who's ready to kick some ghoul ass? Because that's what we're doing. All right. So, music time. Okay, the last thing that happened was the high priestess of the ghoul cult had swept into the room. Let's see. Do I have her art? I do. Yeah. Nhakazarin is what she calls herself. Wielding the staff with skulls and bones at the end of it, and wearing this robe that looks like it's green, rotted flesh and vines and leaves. It's terrible, and she is terrible. And she is like, "You have come into my trap. Now, my minions, come around the side, crush them." And it is at that moment that the door to the south opens, and a small figure emerges. It is Fumbus, and he is obviously spattered with ghoul guts.
Our hero.
Brief cough. Hey, buddy.
Oh, hi, guys.
And the
Is he coming
archpriestess
Is
goes,
he coming through to run?
"No, you're just kind of like heading through, no problem." Killed a few ghouls, exploring the dungeon from the other direction. The high priestess looks at Fumbus, looks at the party, and goes, "Ah!" And then you are fighting once again. Okay, so I think it's technically just round 2 that's starting right now. Fights go very quickly, but very slowly. If you play D&D or watch the stream, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, Canker cultist C. He has been somewhat injured by a couple of attacks. He is going to attempt to take down one of you interlopers. And he does that
You can test that.
by lunging toward Fumbus with his hand crackling with purple-black necrotic power. And he makes an attempt to grab onto Fumbus with that spell.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, it was almost a crit, but it wasn't a crit. All right, that's a 12 to hit. I don't think that's going to do it.
That does not hit, no.
All
That's
right.
on stage just in time to get killed.
Well, it would have been an
That's why
inflict
the pickle
wound
barrel
spell, which would have
exploded.
done... Oh, actually, I had it wrong. It's a con save. Make a constitution save, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, you might die after all. I mean, who knows?
Sorry, We roll a physical die here, and that is a 2 on the die for a 3.
Excellent. In that case, you do get hit by this inflict wound spell.
Sure,
You
we
would
don't
have.
want to just take your roll, Eric. That seems more fair,
Nah, we'll go with what I rolled.
Okay.
All right, here we
But thank
go. It used to be a touch attack. Okay. Fumbus, you take 16 necrotic damage.
So, possibly relevant, just double checking. Did we do Kira's final turn last game?
Yes,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right.
Because that's why there's light in there now, because she threw the javelin through the door.
Well, that was the previous round.
Yeah.
So I think technically
dead
Kira
last.
does have an action to take before we go to the next round. So, Kira, your savior has appeared, and a ghoul leaps on him.
There's just the moment from the back of the roller coaster of emotion of, I was like, oh, great, more. Which direction is from the side? Looking towards Carman initially, seeing the door bust open. I think she moves to a slight angle to try and get a 15, a better view on it. It's like, oh, this guy, does he sleep in here? Okay, and then watches a cultist fly across and Ganondorf side B him and goes, and he's going to,
Oh, here we go.
I am very bloodied, by the way.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna get in first the ability to get, let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I don't usually want to be this close, but I need to make sure that I can get an eye on Fumbus if needed.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly, I need to be able to see that cultist.
Mm-hmm.
And damn dog, I don't have a ton of spells for you.
If only the chat
Let's.
were available to give them spell slots.
Are you telling me, Eric, that people can redeem in chat means?
Oh, I
for people
sure
that-
am.
They gave me a delicious level 2 last time, and I can't wait to spend it for them.
Oh, you know what? I need to enable those real fast.
I
Anyway,
was about to say.
Yeah, because they're still reflecting the
Invisible
specialty
Sun game.
names for
Of
Invisible Sun,
course.
so it's like, I don't know what any of these do.
of course. All right.
But if we
Anyway,
got some invisible sun powers, that would be pretty cool.
it would be. It would be.
But probably, yeah. Extra layer of chaos.
All right.
However, in that little bit of damage, I think the first thing that I'm going to do is making sure this works the way that I think it does.
No, do not
When you
activate
say-
the wild Tarrasque appears one, Eric. Don't do that. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
I'm back.
When you say very bloodied, so are you from on the scale of very bloodied to death's door? Which one do you think you're a little closer to?
Spell slot for Kira.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Hey, thank you, Chad. I
Yay.
know I was the one getting in the way of you doing that. I appreciate you. And so do my players here.
In terms of how beat up am I?
Yeah.
I am. I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you need this more.
Then I
But,
think what I'm actually going to do from this distance, your last hit point's the most important.
Yep,
But
fair.
you are in the room with the blenders. And I think I am more focused on keeping you alive in the room with the blenders than anything else. So through over Amiri's head, in between Sela and the ghoul, I'm going to send a divine spark to you, which will heal you, because that should still be within. I'm going to do some quick math. I should be in it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 feet.
Yep. Did it perfect.
Perfect.
I'll shoot a divine spark. That is a d10. I don't roll a d10, unfortunately. Doesn't heal you a ton, but does heal you for 5 immediately.
Cool. Thank you much.
6 hit points is better than 1.
Does that mean it does more later?
No. What's gonna happen is that was not a spell. That's a divine spark from a class feature. So bonus action healing word. 2nd level.
Oh.
Wow.
Using that spell slot.
Yeah, I just got one. May as well. He just rolled in. Saved us.
No, I'm like, chat, if you want fireworks, just keep those spell slots coming. We'll pop, 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 pop.
I'm gonna feel really bad when I spend my next turn running away.
Oh, never mind, wrong door.
Zach.
You're just gonna
Bye.
Bugs Bunny on out of here?
And then you will heal 15 more.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That's pretty great.
Does that? Can I? Does any of that translate into temporary hit points, or is it all?
No.
Because
No.
okay.
Just up to your
No,
max.
you
I'm
just
back.
go back to being fully alive.
Okay.
But
Keurig
also
entirely
congratulations, you're fully alive.
counteracted that necrotic energy.
Yes, there's a
Kira went, no.
Yeah.
bolt of light hits you, and then the sound of like a church bell rings through it, and you go from nearly dead to perfectly fine again, and also that pain in your back from this morning is gone now.
I was gonna say, it's like that thing where it's like you're like trying to like inflate a balloon, you know, and then you fail and it like deflates, then you blow it back up. Like I just imagine him like wither to a grape and then suddenly like pop back.
Okay.
All right.
Raisin, yeah.
Ezrin.
Ezrin's turn. Excellent.
Ezrin's turn.
All right. So, Ezrin heard the big monologue start. He is going to come up and round the corner, so that he can see in. And now that he is seeing through the door, Eric, I ask you, with my robe of many eyes that can see into the ethereal plane,
Yep.
what does this big bad boss lady look like to me?
Okay.
Even grosser.
You can see. I mean, you know, you can see her physical appearance, right?
Right.
But you can also see like the vestiges of what she was before she became a ghoul.
Mhm.
And she was a tall, imposing, stern, abusive, cruel taskmistress with like frizzy gray hair streaked with like rotted green. And like she was clearly there to hurt people and take advantage of people and call upon the most picayune things to shame people with.
And Ezrin sees that and says, "Mother?" No. I would
Wow.
like. Okay, so Eric and I agreed on this before stream. So as I round the corner, you actually see that I have like a little spectral hand on my shoulder. Or no, actually, I'm not going to do this, Eric, because I looked it up, and like doing anything with mage hand is an action, not a bonus action. So never mind, we're not doing that. That would be foolish. But what I am going to ask you is, with my supreme vision, do I see any valuable looking books or scrolls that I want to make sure that I get out of harm's way as we do this battle?
The books in here are definitely better kept and more organized. Like those bookshelves that you can see are still standing, and they're holding books rather than being knocked over to be barricades, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, some of those look like very valuable tomes.
Got it. So I look over my shoulder at Kira again and be like, please don't burn it. And as I'm saying that, you see an orb like forming in my hand that is actually sort of like vibrating. Be like, if you can. And then I'm going to lob a second level chromatic orb at the big bad lady.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, buddy, that's a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Excellent. All right. Let's see if I get doubles on these 4d8. So that is 5. Plus 7 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Yeah, I got another 5. Okay, so that's 20 points of thunder damage.
Thunder
her.
damage.
And I'll say something along those like, you look like you need a spanking. And because I rolled double, that means it bounces. So question, no, actually the group, I can't ask the group in this. I had it out for that cultist in the corner that's chomping on an arm trying to regain hit points. And I'm just like, no. No.
Enemies aren't allowed to heal.
You gotta bounce over to that cultist.
No. And so we are going to, we're going to have a bounce to that one.
Okay.
Crit.
Nice.
Well, crit hits.
Okay.
Right, I feel like I want to like angle my camera to prove it, but like that would be weird on my laptop.
So crits are not limited just to weapon damage in my game.
So how
Meaning
does it
that
work
you're
with
rolling all
everything?
your dice twice. Please do so.
Okay. So that's 8d8 of thunder damage.
Uh-huh.
So
Landing a crit
One.
with a disintegrate spell is pretty
Seven.
intense. Just
12, 17.
and yes, you can in theory get
20,
crits on spells that
that's-
require saving throws. You just roll a 1 on your save.
Okay, I think that was 4. 28,
Oof.
32,
Oof.
35,
Oof.
39 points of thunder damage to my
you get him?
nemesis in the corner.
Yeah, you got him. He explodes. Like you shatter every bone in his body and he just spurts all over.
And I go, "Hey, what? Oh, I can press to digitate the books. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ooh.
Well, fortunately, there weren't all that many books like where he was. There are a bunch of bodies, but you spattered those with blood and stuff. Yeah. All right.
I also imagine he specifically explodes. The arm just kind of drops to the ground.
Yep.
Yes. Ooh. All
This
right.
is-
Painting rays light, Ezrin. You should take up painting.
All right, it's Carman's turn.
That's it.
You hear cursing from behind you, and Carman rushes down, almost slips in the blood trail, and
buddy.
you see that he is engaging ghouls coming from this direction. Now,
Oh,
to be
no.
clear,
Ooh.
this is an off-stage fight. You can go participate in the off-stage fight if you want to, but this is me having the NPC run off to go do his thing, rather than having to be a significant part of the battle. Okay, Fumbus, your turn.
Thank you for the signpost.
Yes.
Yes.
Notice I didn't put any ghouls on the actual map.
You've met us. I see.
Hey, actually, sorry, Eric. I just remembered something.
Yeah?
Because I rolled 8d8,
Yeah.
I definitely got multiple 5s, which means that chromatic orb bounces again.
Damn it.
I was gonna say, is there another one within range of that one?
It's 30 feet,
Oh yeah,
right?
it's 30 feet, and I
Ooh.
think I can do it I think it bounces equal to my proficiency, which is 2. So, yeah, it'll go. Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
guess.
you
Back
can
to
hit
her.
this
Does
other
it have to
Canker
be a new one?
cultist if that's what you
Yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah. We're gonna do it.
I don't think you can bounce it back to the priestess
Ooh.
again, which would be intense.
No,
But
you can't. It has to
All
be a
right.
new creature. I don't know if this will hit 14 versus AC.
no, that is not going to hit.
Okay. So it bounced, but alas.
Okay,
Thank you for the interruption.
no problem. All right, Fumbus, your turn, buddy.
All right. Wow. Yeah, I think that Ezrin probably has the right idea. So Fumbus is going to go ahead and pull out his Explodo Stone, pop it, and he's going to chunk it. He broke Fable.
Freeze, Fable, freeze.
I wasn't expecting a prop.
And sorry, we're gonna chunk the Shatter spell at. I'm gonna try to get it on Ghoul A and Ghoul D.
Okay.
So can I target that in a? I'd like to put it right.
Remind me what the area of effect is.
Area of effect is a 10-foot burst.
10-foot burst. Okay.
So if I put it at the corner, yeah, I should be able to position it where I can hit the Ghoul A and D and miss Sela.
Yes. And according to my math, if you do that, you will also hit the Canker cultist right in front of you.
Oh, I could.
Is
Yeah, I
it
can get all
is it a
three of them.
10-foot radius burst or is it a 10-foot diameter burst?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 10-foot diameter.
Okay, then in that case, you can only hit those 2 ghouls.
Yeah, so we'll go
Okay.
ahead and hit those 2 ghouls. Try to get everybody into the room.
Assuming
And that
Sela
is
flinches away from the source of the explosion, you will not hit Sela.
So that,
I think as soon as Fumbus entered into the room, Sela's kind of ready for an explosion.
As soon as
so-
Fumbus pulled out the prop, you're like, okay, here we
He pulled
go.
the thing up and Sela's like, all right, shield up.
And you
Okay.
just had two big bangs from Ezrin too.
yeah. And he's throwing toward the party. Okay, so that is a 13 con save for both of them. And let me pull out my dice.
Whoop, Fumbus is evil.
Fumbus is highly chaotic. All right, you said it was a con save?
Con save, 13 con save.
Okay. Well, one of them did not make it.
Okay, so that's that one.
The other
takes
did not
12
make
damage.
it either.
Oh,
Okay.
they both take 12 damage.
Yeah, all right. 12 thunder damage, thunder?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
That actually, hang on. I am going to use my goblin skills to disengage
Yep.
as my
Yep.
bonus action, and then I am going to move further into the room.
I see that your roll was 18, not 12. Is that correct?
I rolled my physical dice and got a 12. Did I roll the digital by accident?
You did.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I
I'll
was
just-
trying to see what damage type it was.
Okay, well, one of them you just crushed with that blast. This ghoul just bursts apart into blood and guts and
already
splatters
showed
all
up.
over Sela.
Nope, shield. That's what the shield is for.
Yeah, and the other one just takes a lot of damage, but is not
Yeah,
quite
okay.
dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yes.
because Fumbus, you're small, so you can just scurry through the legs, can't you?
Right. Yes. Goblins
Nice.
can disengage or hide as a bonus action.
Yeah, the
so-
ghoul like tries to grab you, and you just right through and into the
Despite
room.
the enormous barrel on his back. Yeah.
Some Looney Tunes BS right here.
Maybe you like
Exactly.
disengaged the barrel and like threw that over his head, and he got distracted, and then you anyway.
Caught it on the other side. Yeah.
Whatever happens. Okay,
So-
Mariziel. Carman has
Okay.
gone off to fend off ghouls on his own. What do
Good
you do?
boy. Okay. I'm going to take a couple steps closer,
Mm-hmm.
and from here I can have line of sight on Ghoul C, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to throw a dagger at Ghoul C.
Regular dagger, psychic dagger.
Regular dagger.
Okay.
And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be 1 plus 3 is 4, plus I get sneak attack because he's got friendos,
Correct.
plus 8. 4 plus 8, so that's 12 points.
Okay. Decent amount of damage to
And
that
then-
ghoul. He is now bloodied. So is Ghoul D, by the way.
And then I will use my Nick ability to throw another dagger and hit him again. One hopes.
Okay. Cool.
That is a 13.
That will also hit, yes. This one will not do sneak attack
And-
damage, but you do still hit.
And that is a 4. And there's no proficiency bonus on that, right? It's just the 4.
Correct. So you're just pelting that ghoul with daggers. There are now 2 daggers sticking out of that ghoul.
There are 2
Insult to
daggers.
injury.
One out of its head
sticking
and one out of
the
its shoulder.
ghoul. And I will use my bonus action to try and hit him a 3rd time.
Hurl a 3rd dagger. Yep.
Boom. That is a 12.
Yeah, that will hit as well. That is what their AC is.
Okay. And that's another 4 points.
Listen. Your 3rd level, which means the threats are appropriately balanced for a 3rd level party. You're fine. Okay. Anyway. Sorry, I don't want to compromise the tension there. Okay, Mauricio.
dead? Is he dead
He is
yet?
not
Is
dead,
he
but
dead
he's
yet?
very, very, very badly wounded.
What
Okay.
if I sneeze at him?
He might go down if you sneeze at him. Okay, it is Amiri's turn. Okay,
Well,
so
he's definitely going down now.
Gideon, what does Amiri do? I see you're holding a sword, Gideon. Does that mean Amiri swings the sword?
Amiri swings the sword, and Amiri has permission to move through sealess space too. So
Wah!
if that gives her better position, she is going for it.
It kind of does, yeah. I think Amiri is currently raging, so
Yes.
she didn't hear anything the Archpriestess said. She was just like in the rage fugue the whole time. Just ah.
Someone I can murder.
Okay.
Really happy for you, or sorry that happened. I
Is-
ain't reading all that.
Is Gideon gonna roll or am I gonna roll?
You should probably roll. I'm not
Okay.
sure about his dice. I don't think he has good dice rolling skills yet. He's
Oh.
still learning.
Good job, Gideon, because you did hit the ghoul.
Oh, it's your first school, baby.
All right.
that.
She is gonna take
did
out this. She's gonna take out Ghoul D. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Like majorly overkill Ghoul D. Just like kill it for like 20 points of damage, and it had 5 hit points left.
Yay! Good
And then she is going to
job.
snarl at Ghoul. I don't even know what letter that is. Just Ghoul. Just Ghoul.
Yeah.
Just gonna
The
snarl at
remaining
Ghoul.
Yeah.
Okay. Seal's turn.
All right. This might be overkill, but yeah, I'm gonna swing the Morning Star at the final ghoul, because yeah, no, this
Okay.
is going down.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I got let's see. Well, I rolled an 18. So
Yeah. No, that hits.
I think I hit it.
No problem. You hit. Yep.
Okay. Oh. Where you going, little buddy?
Freedom.
So that is 8 damage.
8 damage will drop that ghoul as well. Blah.
Fantastic. Good job! Teamwork! Teamwork!
Loosened him up for you.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. Are you gonna continue on with your turn? Are you gonna move, etc.?
Let's see. I think the only actions I have left is movement, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Gonna
you
move.
do have a bonus action if you have a thing that can do a bonus action, but you can't smite the goal that you hit because it's dead. So,
Yeah. All right. I don't think I have any bonus action stuff, so yeah. Gonna move further into the room though for
Okay.
let other people get in easier, but staying next to Amiri because that way, if I need to do protection, I can.
okay. Is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, it is the High Priestess's turn. Yeah. Okay. She declaims something in Aklo, that strange language that makes your head hurt. Ezrin, since you have comprehend languages, you can understand what she's saying, and she is invoking the power of the sight beyond the reeds. Ezra,
I
I
like the
need
sound of
you.
that.
I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
And
Oh, that was not good. I got an 8.
okay, Ezra, you were disoriented and you have disadvantage on the next d20 roll you make.
Okay.
Okay, and as she makes this declaration, a inky field of darkness fills the chamber. Okay, everyone enclosed in that darkness is now blinded.
And seeing through magical darkness or dark vision does not help with this, right?
Dark vision itself does not help. You would have to have the next higher rung, like Devil Sight or something like
Devil
that.
sight. Yep.
Okay, and it just seems like the darkness that falls upon you is cold and clammy, and it's like cold humidity, right? Like you're in a swamp that is chilling. And Sela,
Ooh.
you sense something swinging at you just before it strikes. So. That's going to be a 22 to hit you. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yep.
They are in the darkness.
Yep.
Do they count as invisible or functionally that we can't see them for the
we
purposes
can't-
of spell?
we can't
You
see them
can't see
for-
them, so you'll have disadvantage to hit them with anything that you
Good
do.
to know. That
Okay.
was not what I needed it for, but good to know.
Okay. All right, Sela. So this staff swings out of nowhere. This staff covered in skulls and bones swings out of nowhere. And let's see. It does 5 points of damage to you, and it does
We're
a
not allowed to
further
do things.
13 necrotic damage to you.
so I'm dead.
You feel your body start shriveling from the touch of this staff. And, okay, Sela goes down.
But
Are
we
you-
can't tell because
But we don't know that.
Correct. All right.
We just hear we hear a loud clang. Is it clang of
Yeah,
armor
I
hitting
imagine she
metal,
doesn't go
so-
down quietly. So.
Okay. I think that in this case, you were hit by a staff of withering is what that was. So I think that what happens is Sela cries out in pain, and that sound is kind of like sucked in and throttled, right? And then she just kind of and collapses to the ground. Okay, Kira, your turn.
All right. So, a couple of things have become difficult because
Yeah.
a lot of my
Yeah, no, that's,
spells
that's probably
require me to
accurate.
see.
Mhm.
So it has to be someone that I can see, and I can't see anybody in there. Which means that I
Technically, a lot of
have-
spells don't require you to be able to see the enemy if they're like attack rolls. It just means that you have disadvantage to hit them. But like if it's a spell that requires them to make a saving throw, then you do have to see them to cast it on them.
So part of the reason why I asked that question is a very important split between how things are worded between something within range and something you can see. For example, if I could have seen Sela, then I could have used Warding Flare, but that one requires me to see. And as well, Healing Word requires me to see. To do, I can touch and do Cure Wounds. That one might be my better bet. Remind me, from the last time that I saw Sela, how was she looking? Was she bloodied?
She was definitely bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, I think, let's see, bloodied is...
Half or less.
Half health.
Yeah, she was a little bit under half health.
Okay. So,
I don't know where I was. Where you going?
yeah. Usually, the healer should not run up next to the tank. However, the only way that I can heal you is getting next to you. So,
Times are desperate.
Kira will do some quick math, and ooh, actually, I can roleplay. Kira rushes forward, like goes to move, stops, and thinks, Esdorina, you're going to be able to hit anything in there.
Yes.
Okay.
Or I
Does
can
she
try.
have to concentrate on that?
Almost certainly.
Okay. Well, I need hands on them. And Kira will rush forward. Let's do 25.
I'm just reminding the chat that there is an option to make someone auto succeed on a death save. Just in case it comes up.
In case.
It says it's out of stock.
Out of stock. All right. Hold on.
Wow.
Wow.
We would offer you hope, but we're out of stock. I'm so sorry. We'll get more next week.
Would you like to be alerted when this item becomes available?
It says
Too real,
limit.
too real.
It says limit redemptions per user per stream 1. And it says limit redemptions per stream 9. Huh. All right. Well, I'm gonna delete that because that's obvious bullshit.
I feel like if you want to be a player's guardian angel, you should be allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right. It
think-
shouldn't be out of stock now. Anyway, okay. So, Kira,
As-
you plunge into the darkness. You can faintly see the light from your javelin. Just like, it's like a little candle flame in a sea of darkness.
There's a brief moment where she rushes forward and tries to open up her senses, she will get close, hand touches Amiri. It's Kira, it's me. And goes to touch Sela, and I think tries to touch her with her hand and whiffs air, and then all but kicks her in the shoulder if she's laying down. And then Crowley, shit.
A
And
kick
will
is a
not do,
touch.
and will not do the thing that she was going to do initially. And will use her last second level spell slot to do a second level cure wounds on Sela, because she needs to be up. And she especially needs to be not dying next to the big scary thing. So
Dear Sela, please experience the boot heal of healing. Boom!
Get up, you.
I think it's more
Thank you for that,
particularly
Gabrielle, too.
Okay, how
it's
much
particular-
healing? How much healing are we talking?
So I think it's particularly the shape of she raises the shield up and then clanks the bottom of it just on the back of Sela's armor loud and hard. And that will be 16 plus 19 points of healing.
Oh, yay.
Great.
Wow.
All right, Sela, you pop back up. You got 19 hit points. Well, you're still lying prone, but you're alive again. And that's what counts.
Startled intake of breath.
I will say,
A
Kira,
lot of cursing.
she seemed much smaller and like shriveled when you healed her. Sela, you can't see yourself, but you feel like small and like weakened. Make a fortitude save, please,
Are you gonna kill me
or
a
a
second time,
Constitution
man?
save. No, this is to determine if the effect sticks or not.
15?
15. Okay, you managed to tough it out, and kind of like just flexing, you're able to like swell your muscles again, and you're fine. You fought off the effect. I didn't make you make the save before because I mean you're already down, but like
Freaking yeah.
okay. Okay, so round 3. Wow.
When you tell a cold, not now. And you force yourself to stay healthy.
Yeah, no, it is basically like that. Okay.
What do we
so,
tell the Lord of Death? Piss off.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay, so this cultist is going to run up
Not today,
on
Satan.
Kira and attempt to inflict awfulness upon her. Basically, it is
not.
tackling you, and you feel its clawed hands scrabbling at you, Kira. And there is dark power that surges from its gnarled fingers. And I need you to make a con save. However, as you make this con save, you hear a long ago, but still valid voice whisper in your mind, a dark, faraway voice that says, "Your beneficence has been redeemed." It's the same voice as that strange, dark entity that spoke to you long ago at the beginning of the adventure. And you make your save with advantage.
That's very fun and very helpful, because that takes it from a 2 to a dirty 20.
Excellent. All right, you take only half damage from this casting. So that is going to be 6 necrotic damage.
All right. I am now going to do a concentration check from the Bless.
Okay.
That we forgot was still up.
that we totally forgot was still up.
You haven't needed it so far. Well, it might have helped
Less
on some
false.
saving
That's a
throws,
nat
but
one.
most of the time you've made your saving throws. What'd you get?
I
Bless
rolled
drops.
Bless drops.
That's
Okay.
a nat 1.
Okay, cool.
drops.
All right. You recognize that voice dimly as Pharasma, the goddess of death. That she has seen your mercy in freeing the goblin and rewarded you for that kindness. You didn't understand what was happening until just now. She basically spared your life because you ended that other life. Okay, Ezrin.
Okay, so Eric, the internet tells me that seeing into the ethereal plane does not counter a darkness spell. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, well, fudge. Okay, then.
However,
I could just Google to see if this would
however, seeing into the ethereal plane is not the only thing that your cloak does.
The cloak, as described, does. Okay, go on.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll not count. I'll not contradict you. Please tell me more.
So let's think about this. Hold on. Okay, you know what? This is not a bad time for us to take a break, actually, while I adjudicate all of this and figure out what is going to happen. So, we'll see you back in a few minutes. Don't go away. The battle against the cult of the Canker will continue. And we're back. All right, Ezrin, you were gonna do a thing.
I am going to do a thing. So, Ezrin is confused, I think was the status effect that you
Disoriented.
said that I'm currently disoriented. Right.
Like you caught a glimpse of something that you should not perceive.
Right. Okay. So what happens is, remember when Ezrin briefly had a brush with Belcora?
Yes. This is like that.
It's a little bit like that. So what happens is that Ezrin is sort of like stumbling and like clutching his head a little bit, and then he hears his friends through the mental link, and he hears them fighting, and he hears them like suffering in the case of Sela, and he is filled with certainty and purpose. And when he looks up, you don't see Ezrin's face. You just see again a big glowing arcane eye across his face. And he calls out and says, "And Nhakazarin, I see you." And at that moment, he actually projects the image of what he sees to both Gabrielle and Sela, so that they have a chance of
Amiri.
seeing Amiri,
Yeah, it
excuse
would be
me,
a Miri.
so that they can see what I'm seeing and hopefully get her in the end. And I just sort of, and I pour all of my magical energy in, spending my last luck point to counteract the disadvantage of my next d20 roll.
Okay.
For a straight roll, and I cast another level 2 chromatic orb, and this orb also looks like a giant eye.
The robe of eyes allows Ezrin to see through the darkness because it grants him true sight. So, you cast your spell. Make your roll.
21 versus AC.
That's gonna hit.
And so as I'm about to check it, I go, maybe you should have read a book. 3, 8, 10, 11 points of thunder damage. No doubles, sadly, but it should force her to roll a concentration check.
It does.
And that was my last level 2. Thank you, chat, for that.
Are you gonna foresee or use a luck point on her concentration check?
I can't. I used my last
Okay.
luck point to counteract the disadvantage that I had on that attack roll.
Yep, she manages to keep the spell going.
Okay.
Okay,
How's she
Fombus.
looking? How's she looking, though? She's been good a couple of good
Not great.
times.
I mean, let's see.
She's rotted, and
She is
To be fair, she didn't look great to start off with.
she is at a little less than half hit points.
Oh, okay.
bloody.
Slightly bloodied. Okay.
All right. Fumbus is a little nervous about throwing grenades because all I can really hear is a bunch of clanging, like from a mob of people. Man.
I mean, you did
I was-
hear a big bang in a very specific direction.
Okay.
It was a very large, thunderous bang.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and shush you. I think we're gonna go ahead and try to hit an improved acid bomb where that
Where that bang
went. So
was.
because that is an attack. Yep, we're aiming for the spot where that went off. So that's
Okay.
going to be with disadvantage.
Okay.
And that is a 14.
14 with the disadvantage
That includes
included.
the disadvantage.
Well, that is gonna hit.
Okay, nice.
Dodgeball champion. From
Heck yeah.
Hit. Oh wow, that's 3 4s out of the 4. So that is 14 points of damage.
A
Acid.
very effective acid bomb. Yeah, you hit her right in the face. And she goes, ah! The acid starts burning through her face, and which was
I don't think
already
she wants to do that.
not in good shape. Let's be clear. I'll
But
put
I-
the art back up there.
But none
Like,
of us see it except
This
Ezrin.
this lady could use some astringent, but not that much astringent. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Give me witch hazel. I need to take off my makeup.
She is burning with acid, and it is not great. Okay, Fumbus, do you have other things you want to do?
No. Well, hang on. No, I think that's it.
Okay,
I'm
Maurizio.
good.
So it's dark.
Okay. So it's dark. It's way dark. But Ezrin has given me his vision. To what degree can I use Ezrin's vision?
I will let you make one roll into the darkness, specifically at the High Priestess, without the disadvantage.
Okay.
Because Ezrin's description was so good. And because you have the mental link
Okay.
going.
It's almost as if you should have granted me a heroic inspiration that I could have granted to her.
You do gain inspiration, Ezrin.
And I can pass it to Gabrielle, right?
You cannot.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, you probably can, but you know, I'm already giving you that effect, so just take the inspiration and be happy. All right.
Also, I already have inspiration of my own I can use.
Oh no! Okay, we're
So
greedy.
now
I
you
love
can
it.
give
I'll
yourself
just go.
advantage as well if you want.
Exactly.
Great.
So,
The priestess is reeling, like she was not expecting to get a face full of acid. No one expects to get a face full of acid. Ask Harvey Dent. Okay.
right. So I am going to use my inspiration for advantage because that was a nat 1 and I do not wish for anything interesting to happen with interesting in quotes, as in we live in interesting times.
I always
Interesting.
make interesting things happen. It's true.
Yes, you do. So let's take this 19 instead.
Yeah.
That's going to hit. And it
That's
sounds like
gonna
you're going to
hit.
do sneak attack because she is threatened by your friends and you did have advantage.
That is very true. So let's roll a handful of. Oh, that went off the table. So that is 3 plus 8. So that is 11 plus 3, 14 points of damage.
Oh, that is sufficient to take out the priestess.
Whoa!
Oh, she was reeling from the acid to the face, and then you just nailed her in the eye, just pwah! And she
Nice.
arches and then
In the-
slumps down to the ground.
In the eye with a dagger.
Yeah,
Into the darkness.
yeah.
Nice.
Uh,
Take that,
whisper.
Carman. I'm still that
The-
ace knife thrower.
the darkness disappears immediately because, well, she just fucking died. Anyway, there's our F-bomb. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Worth it.
And
I'm gonna use my action to go in and pluck up my daggers plus the hammer that Carmen threw in there.
okay. Did you want to take any additional attacks? Because I know you have the Nick thing.
And we still have
the
that other
Nick
cultist.
thing.
There is one
I
other
will,
cultist
in
there.
fact,
Mhm.
I will in fact step in now that the room is not in darkness.
Mauricio steps
lob
in
another-
as the darkness is fading. More knives just appearing in her hands.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 2 more in fact.
Kira, I suspect that this is, I don't know, maybe not the sexiest you've ever seen Maurizio, but it's up there.
No.
I can't tell if Kira is trying
No,
to
there-
answer
I
or trying
think-
to not answer.
I mean, I assume
Well,
Kira
I had
is
a-
like
I
down
had a
on one
response,
knee
but
because
then
you were
I didn't.
helping Sela, right? And then Mauricio steps in and just throws daggers like over Kira's head. Anyway.
Yeah, the shape of this is pure darkness. The thoughts went, all right, I guess I'm gonna blow up. wait, no, things have changed. I'll drop this. I'll bring Serenray's Wrath here. Nope, Seela's dying. Fixing that. And then sudden grabbly hands. So like standing up with a shield and trying to push off a spell that only partially got pushed off, and then can't see the rest of the things that have happened. But the darkness disappears, and Mauricio shows up with specifically bloody daggers if they're the ones off of the floor and out of the people.
Yeah.
So it's just
the
like
darkness.
nice. Putting that away for later.
Saving that one for
darkness-
later.
Clears as Mauricio steps into it, like the opposite of her putting it around her like a shroud, and reveals the boss on the ground with a dagger in her eye, which Mauricio pulls out with a boot on her face. Yes.
Okay.
And then takes that same dagger and flings it at the cultist.
Okay, make an
And
attack roll, please.
that
And that
would
cultist
be
is also threatened. Not, I mean, you already did your sneak attack, but yeah.
Yeah, that'll be 15 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
And it's just the plain roll. Oh, a 4. Nice.
Okay.
Oh man, their AC must be 15 because my 14 chromatic orb didn't hit them.
Correct.
And then, oh, my bonus action is 19 to hit
Yep, no, that hits as well.
and 3 more damage.
Okay. You're just pumping, throwing daggers into this ghoul. All right.
Hey, I heard I was supposed to use more daggers, so
Yes. All right. Amiri. So, Amiri was essentially hobbled by the darkness. Like, there was nothing that she could clearly do with the darkness. But now that the darkness is gone... Okay, she just leaps on the Canker cultist and drives it to the ground,
Does
pounding
she
the
kick and
crap
pounce
out
on
of it. Let me just go ahead and do a quick attack roll for her.
nice.
D&D Beyond, are you gonna participate or what? There we go.
Nah.
She cocks her greatsword like a hand cannon. Hand cannon. Not a howitzer, a hand cannon. Bringing it down with crushing force upon the ghoul. Well, that did 14 damage, which was already enough to kill it, and there's additional rage damage. So I'll just say that she dissected the ghoul with her massive blow, and it is very, very dead. Pow!
Chunky salsa rules apply.
Chunky salsa rules. What?
Wow.
Yeah, meow.
It looks like a Kento Miura painting. Anyway, so
Are we now out of initiative order?
yes, all the enemies are now dead.
Ezrin rushes into the room and says, "Nobody move!
The
There are
books.
valuable books on the floor."
Actually, the books in this room are mostly still on the shelves. Like, it's fairly well organized. You got the sense that maybe the ghouls were organizing before you came in here? Well, before they set the ambush for you?
I will use my divination wizard's daily use of detect magic to see if anything glows in this room that I should be paying attention to while I am scanning books for symbols that might help us detect how to use the teleportation room or anything else that I just want to shove in my satchel and take with me.
Okay.
As it's as Ezrin passes and Kira is going to help pull Sela up.
Thanks, buddy.
She'll put a hand on Ezrin's shoulders. Like, remember, symbol of the tower on the spine or the back. That's what you were looking for. And I'm going to cast guidance
Oh,
for whatever would be looking around, either perception or investigation.
Sela,
Perception would be sufficient, I think.
which I
back on her
think-
feet, Sela's doing a head count, looking around. Where's Carman?
All right. So you hear, ha, ha, Ghoulie, you're all right. And Carman comes back arm in arm with Agrail, who's got like an entire ghoul arm in his mouth. And, it's just like, and Carman's like got her arm around him. And they're both covered in blood and ghoul gore.
I love that for you, buddy.
He
Good
appears to
good
have bonded
job.
with the ghoul.
He's
And-
opened
I'm really
his
proud.
mind.
Agrail goes, is that Nhakazarin? Ah! Ha! Ha! Ha!
It is
Ha!
on
Ha!
brand.
Nom 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 nom. Okay, he starts eating Nhakazarin and not in the good way.
We're gonna
Yeah.
fade to black on that.
Yeah,
Oh
Sila's just
boy! Yeah, that's a lot.
You know what? We're
With
gonna go
acid.
check out that room that she came out of just to get away from that site.
Yeah, let's get
Okay.
out of
Okay,
As
yeah,
there
fair
is
enough.
Just barely
That's a
tempted to
noise.
ask if the acid makes it like hot sauce.
Agrail looks up at you and you see part of his mouth is melting and he's like, oh, it's tasty, it's zesty, zesty. Anyway,
Oh yeah, good job, buddy. I got an 18 on my perception to look for important
Okay.
books and magical items.
so this library is better organized than the library outside. It appears to be, let's see, let me get the specifics here. The books here cover a wide range of subjects, and the stacks are pretty organized. It appears that the books are mostly about regional history, arcane topics, aberrations, and undead. Necromancy, that kind of stuff.
You know about
Better
that.
better organized than in the room that was made into an ambush for you. You're pretty sure that if you were going to research one of those topics, you would have a bonus using this library. Also, a bunch of these books would probably be of great interest to Morlabent.
Oh, I already have a stack this high that I'm
Oh, yeah.
carrying.
Oh yeah, you
And
know,
I'm like-
you're finding even better ones. You see
Right.
that there
Oh, I
is
wish I had a bag of holding. Does anyone have a bag of holding?
Sela.
No, but load as many in
Yeah.
my pack as you can. It's fine.
Yeah, the rogue's
Yeah.
like, yeah, load them in my pack. It'll be fine. You'll see them again, I promise. Okay, Sela, while you're by those doors at the north of the room, you can see
Yes.
that there is a scene of some kind engraved on the doors.
A scene of some kind.
Yes, the double door to the north is the most impressive set of doors. It's made of stone, carved with a strange feminine shape rising from ghost-laced mists of a cemetery of emptied graves.
Does it look like Belcora?
Would you like to make a religion check, please?
Sure.
This particular entity has what looks like it. She doesn't have a face exactly.
Okay.
She has like a star, like a cross-shaped star, just 4 points
I
across
got a 16.
where her face would be. And her hands all have 7 fingers. It's definitely not
AI
Belcora.
generated stuff.
It's an AI-generated
It's
image.
AI generated stonework.
Which is to say it is a cosmic horror that is now provoking a wisdom saving throw. No. You see it and you're like, that's some weird shit. You don't know what it might be.
Did my detect magic
Freaking
spell
mid-journey.
Yes, the detect magic spell.
find anything glowing?
None of the books in this room appear to be magical, but you're getting a sense of magic in the room to the north.
Yeah, we're just gonna push those doors open anyway.
Amiri is checking out this southern room, like sniffing loudly, like, death! I smell death!
Don't eat it. It's not tasty.
Ah!
It's not tasty.
All right. So you're going to head into the room to the north. Okay.
Sorry, speaking of eating flesh. You see the kitten?
What?
Ben.
The cat is
Vicious
nibbling the
creature.
finger.
Oh,
Okay.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that, Ben.
The cat is nibbling the finger. Anyway, sorry,
Uh,
apologies.
I think
Distraction.
He does love
As-
to attack.
as we start moving up, and Kira goes past, and
Sorry.
and the ghoul is having its
Repast.
yeah.
Yeah.
She is going to like sort of draw her sword and like try and open the robes somewhat and see if there's anything like hanging from it. Actually, if we're going to a place that she came out of, and she seems like a boss, a lot of times they have keys or something. She's making just a general check over to make sure they're not leaving something important behind.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Nhakazarin appears to be
Checking the corpse's inventory.
Yeah.
Like the staff?
Looting the body. Okay. Nhakazarin. Let's see. Oof. Ooh. Okay. So on her body, you find a number of bones and chunks of flesh that were hanging there, perhaps as snacks, perhaps as like magical attuning devices. Who can say? However, her staff is clearly magical. Ezrin, you could detect that with your detect magic spell. I'm sorry, I forgot about that for the moment. But yes, that is a very magical staff.
Then you'd have to touch it.
Yeah.
That's kind of gross.
I think there is the second beat of her just like kind of thinking, what is the over-under on this being cursed this shit?
I'm not betting against that.
Fumbus has already picked it up.
Fumbus, I will add it to your character sheet.
Whoa.
You're like, yes or no, depending. Okay. So yeah, Fumbus, you have this staff with like it's decorated with skulls. The skulls are not necessary to the operation of the staff. Like you think that the skulls are just kind of strung onto it, but I mean, you could keep the skulls if you want to.
We'll leave them on there for now.
Okay.
But more importantly, do they have shoes?
The skulls do not have shoes. No.
No, the ghouls.
Oh. No. Generally speaking, they do not have shoes. Sorry about that.
Man,
Although Nhakazarin does have a pair of really ancient broken stiletto heels that she was wearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, broken. Like she was walking with her toes pointing upward because the heels were broken off.
So that's why she died.
So, point of
Maybe.
order, real quick. Ezrin has never actually been in the same room as Fumbus as far as this player. The time that I was gone and he was there for someone else.
We have been yeah. Ezrin was there when you were gone, so we have met before.
Right.
Okay.
We have met before.
Yes.
Okay. Apologies.
No, that's fine.
Then I would come and clap you on the shoulder and be like, so can you attune to that staff, friend?
I have no idea what this is.
I just put up an art of
It
Fumbus.
just looks really cool.
Yeah.
If you would like, I could identify it and tell you what it is once we're done here.
Sure, here you go.
All right.
You don't take it, do you?
Or you could just try zapping something with it and see what happens.
Oh, I don't do magic.
Okay, this room to the north. Soft light
Yeah.
illuminates several display cases in this vast room. Once used to display books, the cases stand smashed and empty. Along the curved north wall stands a towering, hideous figure of a woman of some kind. The form is composed of hundreds of portions of stitched together flesh from a variety of different creatures and draped in tattered, filthy sheets. The stench of rot from the statue fills even this large room. It is a massive
Gross.
flesh statue.
course it
Oh,
is.
gross, gross.
Oh, yeah.
gross.
Can
Sela, I think we need fire now. Or Kira, or anyone who has fire. I mean,
from here, I think Kira's gonna try and get a little bit of a bead on who or what the statue is supposed to be.
Yeah, you might have a better religion roll than I do.
Okay. Kira, let me ask you this question. Did you check out the carved doors?
I mean, she's walking up to them
Okay.
now. It'd
Make a
be
religion
going,
check.
looking at those, looking at the thing.
Sure. Make a religion check.
The first thing she will do is is it has Ezrin stopped looking around the books?
Ezrin
yeah,
will never
he
stop
was
looking around the
drawn
books, generally speaking. But yeah, he is
but you
on
told me
task
there was
again.
magic. You told me there was magic, so I was drawn to the magic in the north room.
So then Kira will kind of touch it and say, Saturn Ring, give me guidance. And she will give herself guidance on religion for this, because the last time she destroyed a statue, they got a Natsila. So
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
Not
Ezrin,
again.
I just want to clarify. You collected 40 pounds worth of books that look like something Marla Bent would be interested in.
Awesome. And I'm like, okay, like, Mauricio, so here's 5 books for you, and like Sela, he just comes up and starts tucking them in Sela's pack. Then
Yeah,
Amiri-
Sela just kind of like uses one hand to open the pack, just not even looking what he's putting in there.
yeah.
Just, I trust you, buddy.
and then,
All right.
and then he like taps Amiri so to make sure she's not raging, and then starts putting them in her pack.
Fable, what did Kira get on her religion check?
and I believe 18.
18.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. So you see this image on the doors, which, to remind
19,
everybody,
sorry.
is a feminine shape rising from the ghost-laced mists of a cemetery of empty graves. She doesn't have a face. She just has that kind of weird star. And she has 7-figured hands. You recognize that as the outer god Nimbaloth, feeding on the spirits who worship her.
There's
Yikes.
there's a sort of like look and a squint of like, well, that wouldn't make any sense if there was, if it's the stuff. Oh,
Oh boy.
okay.
Yeah, you're trying
and-
you're trying to think back to what you know about this god, and it's very hazy, but you have this name that won't leave your mind.
So, Ezra, my friend, you have done great research into the occult, yes?
He already has one of the books from the only book he didn't put in people's packs was the book on like the aberrant stuff, and he's like flipping, looking for like matches.
He's like,
So-
that's 8 fingers. No, that one's 12. Hold on.
If you want to have a more specific thing, what does it or your studies say of the name Nimbaloth?
Mm.
An outer god.
Is it my turn to make a religion check, Eric?
Yes.
Who's in tight?
Okay.
Yes, he was
Because,
like, I don't know. What are you talking about?
And
I have a +5 to my religion.
Yes.
I will pass that guidance then on to you as she shares what she knows.
Also, if you're consulting the books in this particular library, you get an additional +2 bonus to your check.
Okay, sorry, what was the plus?
2 religion
guidance.
checks, you get it's guidance, so you get an extra D4.
D4.
And then you get an additional +2 from being in the room.
Correct. Well, having the books in the room. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I crit that religion check,
Oh my god.
and with all of my bonuses, I got a 28.
Okay, you have a flashback to when you encountered a cult of Nimbaloth while you were fighting to clear your family's name. And I will go into exactly what all you remember at a later date.
So I imagine that she says the name, and I just go. I actually dropped the book, which is a thing Ezra would never.
That gets Sela turning around, like the thud of a book being dropped. Like, buddy, you okay?
Eric, what is the one thing that I would tell Sela that made me drop the book that she would want to know? Or Fable, or
Let's see.
whoever
So-
I am facing right now.
Nimbaloth is an outer god worshipped only by madmen and psychopaths, essentially, who feast upon the souls of her worshippers. She dwells in the swampy parts of the world, which connect to her own realm. And she is a force of hunger and vile, destructive attention.
Ezra stoops and picks up the book. Goes, well, that explains the ghouls. We're in a swamp.
Yes.
That's there. There may be a connection to a horror realm here because of that. This is not good. Mm-mm.
So do we think that's what the flesh statue is? There's a flesh statue back here.
That's how they worship. They eat bodies, so they're gonna and she feeds. It's symbolic. It's a metaphor, but also not. It's also kind of literal.
You do see that the flesh statue has just a chorus of different hawks of yellow hair strung on its head,
and
which definitely puts you in mind of that portrait of Belcora that you saw.
So
I would share that.
Well,
Hey, what y'all looking at? Oh my God! Carman leaves the room.
Yeah. Welcome to adventuring, my friend.
Okay, so Eric, with detect magic up, and ethereal plane and true sight, is there anything that I see gazing at this statue that is of note? Now that I understand what it is.
You see that there is some kind of potential magic about it. Like it was part of an incomplete ritual. Like they were obviously building the statue for some purpose.
Oh, they were summoning something. Can we... I think we need to maybe burn this.
I was about to say, Kira's scimitar is in the air and glowing.
Yeah, the morning star's already kind of being raised.
Okay.
I support this.
I see
But
Fumbus
no
is near
other-
the statue. Is Fumbus
Fumbus,
considering the
Fumbus
most
has been creeping up
incendiary
what-
points?
Oh no, he's fascinated. It's like, what is
Bumbus,
this?
do not lick the evil.
Fumbus, that is a summoning ritual focus. Please step away.
Yeah, little buddy, that's a good, maybe a goddess of madness statue totem thing. You might not want to get so close, especially since I think we're gonna destroy it.
Oh, okay.
It is about to be on fire. You probably do not want to be next to it.
But before it is there anything else in this room?
I mean,
Any other books?
maybe.
You said display cases?
But that they were empty.
Broken display cases that once contained something. Like they look like they were cases that contained pedestals that books were featured on, but they have been broken and whatever was displayed there is no longer there.
So yes
So
to the
Do
burning.
the hallways down the left or the right go anywhere, or?
Would you like to check those out?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, sure. Since we're slowly approaching
Okay.
forward,
Now-
weapon out.
Maurizio,
Now,
make an
Ezra-
investigation check. Sela, make an investigation check.
Fumbus is pulling on Ezra's sleeve. So you said it's like an incomplete ritual, right? So there might be a lot of potential energy stored in this thing already, right?
potential horrible energy, yes.
Right. I'm just wondering if, like, maybe violently destroying it might release that in a bad way.
That is a valid point.
Just
That's a
Actually.
16 on my investigation.
All right, you
I
don't.
got a 19.
Yeah, you don't find anything obvious or anything. Like they're just little alcoves, basically.
Okay, the
Right,
fog of
then.
war was not fully cleared off, so I couldn't see if that was a longer hallway or if that was where they ended.
No, it was a
That's
good.
why I
It
had
was
to
good
ask.
that you
Yeah.
that you checked it out. It's basically just a little alcove.
Where you going, little buddy?
Right. Do you?
So, okay, sorry. Fumbus makes a great point. Hear me out. Yes, this must no longer exist. But gathered, focused, ritual magic energy, kind of unpredictable. Please, would you be willing to give me a minute to just study it to make sure that we're not going to make the whole dungeon go boom or accidentally summon a dark evil spirit by lighting it on fire?
If you would like to take a moment to look it over beforehand, yes. And then my other thing would be that you all should probably step out of the room and I can drop holy fire on it without any of us standing right next to it.
Also a valid point. I like this, but thank you for indulging me.
So
Yeah.
you hear this. You hear this loud belch from the door, and you see a Grail, who is the the friendly ghoul that you encountered, and his belly is like distended.
Gross.
Like he has been
Hey,
he has been
Grail.
eating a lot. And he goes,
Yeah, thanks.
"Hey. So
Mm, yeah.
I got something to tell you."
It's okay, Grail. Take your time.
It's about Nhakazarin. You see, when I eat someone, I gain some of their memories.
Oh, useful.
I think so.
You did say that.
But we're friends, and it was part of our deal that I would help you. So I'm gonna tell you something that might help you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nhakazarin. Oh, she was even worse than I thought. She was born with an infestation of undeath in her soul. I know. She's one of Belcora's necromantic advisors. And
Disgusting.
after she became a ghoul, she led the servants of this level to prepare for Belcora's resurrection.
Is that
Is
what
the
the
statue
Is that
related?
what this thing is?
That...
Oh, I think so. It's her masterpiece. Bits of flesh harvested from my kin and monsters and even ghouls that were honored to be part of it. Yeah, it's pretty
Should we,
pretty
can
bad.
we burn it? Should we, can we burn it?
I don't care. You fed me real well. I think our pact is finished. Bye.
Blow up
And
this party, Bye.
he heads away.
No, that's not you.
Oh, and
Yeah,
he
you
grabs
don't
he
have to
grabs a
head
book
away.
off the shelf, and then he heads. He continues heading away.
Baby
Oh, I haven't read this
Okay.
one.
So just to wrap this up, so it's not like dragged out unnecessarily. So with that knowledge and like Thomas's concern and everything, what would Ezra's take be, or what like
Make an Arcana check.
on what's going on with this.
Mhm.
So, all right. $21.
21. It sounds like they were building some kind of new body for Belcora to inhabit.
Yeah, this is some over at the Frankenstein place. All right.
Based on the knowledge that you have from the lab and transferring souls into other bodies, you're pretty sure that's what they were doing.
So we've
the
come up to the
it's a
lab and seen
horrible
what's on the
table.
slab.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
horrible table, yeah.
Yes, we have.
Ooh,
This
yes, and
this
we-
is not the Bride of Frankenstein. This is a horrific monstrosity in front of you, and it is 15 feet tall. I should make that clear. It is very, very large. This flesh statue.
Well,
As
let's
far
find
as
out
I'm
if it's
concerned.
flammable.
Yes, as far as I'm concerned, burn it is good.
Yeah. I think burn it is the idea.
My 21 Arcana, Eric, does it give me any sense?
Yeah, you think it's probably burnable as much as flesh is burnable. It'll probably smell real bad when you do that.
Okay. But it's not going to explode when we do it.
No, you don't think so?
Burn it. Go for
Yeah.
it.
you all should probably leave the room.
And there's nothing else in
Yeah.
this room.
Yes,
Eric.
ma'am.
There's nothing else in this room that looks interesting.
Nothing that you can see,
And I can see a lot.
and you can see a lot.
When
Okay.
Kira's hands start glowing and she says, "Leave the room," I leave the
Yes,
room.
ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ezrin is the last to leave the room. You like exchange some last look or nod with Kira.
I think there's a moment that, like, as Ezrin's sort of going out, Kira will, now that everyone else left, her hand kind of down by her side will grab Ezrin by, like, the wrist of his clothes.
Yes.
The door. We know that she was an aberrant witch. And that means your power must come from somewhere. We might know where that is now. You, my friend, are clever and driven and can be close to obsessive. And knowledge about these things is corruptive. I ask you, be careful.
Okay. Let's talk more back in town.
She, instead of giving that any real vocal credence, lifts her scimitar and drops fire just on top of the statue, and she will do this for as long as it takes to reduce it to ashes.
Okay. It takes a while. And it produces the most horrific smoke and smells and pungent odors of doom and death. But there is cleansing beneath it, the purity of something being burned away. Uh-oh.
For the fun of it, I'm also going to put, farewell. She will also have set part of the starting stuff as a cleric are censers and incense. So she's got like incense on the other side of the room to have like a wall of smoke on one side of it, and is and is like has a cloth up and is burning throughout it and trying her best to make this a all but counter ritual.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you make me a religion check just to see how this goes?
Sick.
Like you're familiar enough with various rituals that you can
22.
make this happen, but I just want to see 22.
Yeah,
All right.
22.
It is like you are dealing with trying to balance your emotions and revulsion against your religious focus, but you rely upon Saren Ray's guidance and the lessons that you have learned and practiced over years as a priestess, and you are able to pull this off to keep your focus. And throughout the ritual, you come to view it as a kind of pyre, like incinerating a dead body and laying something to rest that should be resting. And finally, you burn down that statue.
Yeah, I think at the end of it, she will note. For Serenray, cleansing. For Pharasma, rest.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And will leaving the incense burning in here and like having cloth up over her face, goes and like steps back out to join her friends, opening and closing the door quite quickly. The unfortunate stench of smoke just kind of hanging off of her.
Yep.
Ezrin will give you a prestidigitation so that the smell doesn't linger.
Wizard path.
And with that, you have defeated the cult of the Canker, slain the high priestess, cleansed the abomination vaults of the ghoulish threat. A couple things happen. One, it's probably a good time to go back to town and rest. Two, you go up to 4th level in preparation for the second season of the campaign. And 3, Fumbus is still there at the end of the encounter. Like, maybe you were waiting for him to disappear or something, but he's just standing there like, hey guys, hey.
It's like the scene in the movie when like the bus passes in front of the guy across the street and you're waiting for, like, obviously he's gonna vanish when the bus passes by. He does every time, but then he's still there.
And then he just kind of...
You're just like, oh, you're still here. Do you...
Hey, out of curiosity, do you sleep here?
Sure.
Do you
Well,
want to... Would you like to sleep somewhere else?
I guess I could. What are you thinking?
Drinks. I'm thinking drinks.
We've been
Yes,
staying in
ooh.
town. There's a town nearby. Are you aware?
Oh, yes. They I think they must have some kind of monster problem. And it must look a lot like a goblin and I think it's called a stop thief. Because every time I go into town, they chase me out yelling "Stop thief."
We'll talk to them for you. I'm
Okay.
sure we can get this sorted out.
Okay. Sure. That sounds good. I like beer.
I mean,
I-
you've got Carman to vouch for you now.
You got
Pillar
what?
of
I
the
got what?
community.
Me? What?
The totally straight face, because we know how much Carman's word is worth in town.
Maybe we should actually not have Carman vouch for him.
Carman puts his big meaty hand on Fumbus's shoulder and says, I too know what it's like for someone to shout "Stop thief" at me.
It's true.
And with that, the party seems to have gained another companion, ally, friend, compatriot.
Welcome,
Well-
Fumbus.
Brilliant.
Aww.
You stack
Welcome
up
to the team, man.
those books and you head back to town. And that's the end of season 1 of Abomination Vaults. We shall be back for season 2 at a later date. Do stick around for the next couple of weeks because there will be a cool spin-off game that Fable is running with these fine individuals. I will not be there because I will be out traveling, but I will still be checking the Discord when I can. You should join the Discord if you haven't already. Oh, who am I? I'm Eric Scott DeB. I'm the DM of this campaign. Many campaigns on the channel. We talk about all those on Discord. Come hang out with us. Check out my books. I'm going to Nepal. Thanks to those of you who contributed. I'm so grateful. And the people who benefit from those monies are also going to be very pleased. So thank you so much. Take it away, Gabrielle.
First of all, thank you, Eric, for a wonderful season and for a wonderful book that sparked the idea for all this. And
That's right.
I
There
am-
was a novel. Let me just put that in there. Yeah.
There's a novel, and I can't wait for you all to read it because it's so much fun. And I am Gabrielle Harboe. I am the literary agent of said novel and also a writer, editor type person who gives advice on my Patreon, !Gabrielle H, and for my Patreon and its associated Discord. Come join me there. You can join for free and get lots of exclusive content. You can throw money at it and get even more cool things. And take it away, Kelsey.
I've been Kelsey. I have been Sela, who didn't permanently die this game. Yay! Gideon is in baby jail eating his dinner. Thank you everyone for watching us play. Thank you everyone for a great first season. Can't wait for the next one. Take it away, Ben.
Hello, I've been Benjamin Williams, your iconic wizard Ezrin. That is definitely not going to get weird later, promise. It has been clearly Kira
What?
thinks he's gonna get weird, and we listen to what Fable says, like good story cues. Yes, it's been a privilege and an honor to play with these people. I look forward to picking it back up, and with that, take it away, Joel.
All right, this has been a ton of fun. Thank you to all of the fellow cast members, including the Dungeon Master. I've been Joel Everett, and thank you to the audience for coming along with us on this journey over the past couple of months. Also, come hang out with us on the Discord. It's the best way to stay up to date with what's going on the channel. And if you haven't been watching Aaron's Invisible Sun game on Mondays, come check that out too. And if you can't wait until then to get more Dungeon Scrawlers, go check out the YouTube channel. It's been going for a couple of years. There's literally hundreds of episodes across multiple campaigns, and they are all great. We'll see you next week.
I have been Fable. I'm a story and a purveyor thereof. And if you haven't been here before, and I hope you have if you're here in our ultimate episode of Book 1, I like to give a little bit of general writing advice because I am a writer and a storyteller. One of the greatest invisible antagonists, well, the characters, often antagonists, should be the weight of legacy. After all, very seldom is someone doing something for the very first time. And usually that's advice, but I guess here it's a little bit of a spoiler. Others tried this before. Would you like to see it? If so, come back. See us next week. If you would like to see what sort of stories that I tell, there's a Patreon, ! Fable will get you my Patreon, Fable Foxtail. That's Foxtale. I've got a serial on there that I update when I can. The serial base itself is free. The additional context and access to the Discord and the like is there. So you get the story itself, but you can also just get more story if you like. And as briefly stated, I'm going to be running this next, this sort of side story context flashback, and I am very excited for you all to be able to see it.
Do we have a little teaser for the forthcoming game?
I mean, one could say that this entire season, so wonderfully put together, has been a teaser.
Perfect.
But if you want a teaser, the first thing that hits you is the smell of blood. Not fresh blood, not new blood. Old blood as it has sat in veins and darkened. The stench of rot is one that is often too sweet, and something in your biology knows to fear it, and it suffuses this place. There is cacophony and sound and magic and chaos. You, the lot of you, are the spearhead of it, thrusting through armor, through defense. Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Excellent. Well, check out what she's talking about starting next week and also the following week, May 6th and May 13th. See you all then. Have a great time. Until then, stay scrawly.
Nee.